And here we go. Whoa. It opened. Okay, well, welcome back to Survival Records. I didn't know if that was going to explode, but I was looking at the time at the end of the last episode and saw that I was pretty much up to 20 to 30 minutes. So, leaving y'all on a cliffhanger. How exciting, right? I don't know how these things work. I can't gain access there. Ooh, is it gonna blow up if I start grinding? Let's see. No. Oop. Yeah. Okay. I need a display and 2 computer pieces. Hey, zombies. How's it likely that any of you have displays or computer pieces? Computers, yes. Okay. I know that they do drop displays and computer pieces, so I just gotta try and do this. I'm gonna do it with the gun, cause sitting there grinding them is probably a bad idea. I'll likely die. Let's put those there. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Oh, and I need a welder to weld up that cargo container. So, let's do these guys one at a time. Motors. Don't need motors right now. Don't need power. Don't need more computers.
Low health.
Okay, that wasn't good. Seems like sometimes if I injure them, they run away. Is that? No, don't. Yeah. Hey, the large steel tubes I needed. Nope. Nope, and nope. Well, I'm going to run back to the base, make a display. Well, sorry, I'm going to run back to the base. Where's the base? It's that way. I'm going to run back to the base, make a display, and come back to fix up that container and see what I've got. So I'm back at the base, and I realized what I had done. My GPS marker was attached to the respawn pod, right? That's what I was using. And this antenna that I left was from the respawn pod. Its broadcast range is only 100 meters. So I'm going to increase that up to... Ooh, wait a minute. I think I'm going to leave the antenna down a little ways for now. Let's leave it at 1,000 meters. Because I happen to know that there are reavers in the game. Reavers will be attracted to antenna signals. And I don't currently need an antenna for this base, but I do need a GPS marker. And so I was thinking, like, what do I name this place? And I think I'll go with Highlands. Highlands base. Enter / GPS. GHONDS. Base. Highlands base. That way I can, know where I need to be. Which reminds me, I have another thing to do. So here, instead of a static grid number 9615, the Highlands base. All right. So I need to make a display or two, and I will go back to that supply cache and we'll see what we found. So I dropped off the silicon and some nickel that I collected. That cargo is the ice. Yeah, the ice. And even with the O2 generator producing hydrogen fast enough that my tanks are full and my engine is running, I'm not getting electricity back quickly enough to keep this guy running. So I'm really gonna need to do something. I think what I'll try and do is maybe consider adding another engine, so I'm producing twice as much electricity from that. Hydrogen engines, they output 5 kilowatt hours. My batteries are current output. Only one of their current outputs is 713 kilowatt hours. So I'd have to add like 5 engines to be able to run the number of thrusters I have here just to get it to coast, to hover. Well, I think I am in fact relegated to being short trips that require recharging. But anyway, I'm back at the supply cache and come in for a landing. Slow myself down. Boy, how frustrating would it be if it decided to blow up now? I really don't know how these things work. It's like I've found them before where they blow up immediately when you touch them, or they blow up, or they don't blow up at all. And like I've even played around with respawning myself, reloading a game and pressing the button again, and it wasn't consistent. Sometimes it would blow up, sometimes it wouldn't. So it's not like they spawn in 2 different kinds. Like, I can't be confident that this thing's going to not blow up when I go do something here. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta grab those bits out of here. Yeah, there's that. And there's that. Ooh, so wish me luck. Oh, uranium. Oh, that's interesting. That's... Now, it may not sound like a lot. 118 uranium in a survival setting like this, that is a lot of uranium. Oh, boy, okay. Ooh, I have options now. Oh, but not as many as I thought. Okay, so I cannot make a reactor because a reactor, let's see, can I, okay, come out, where's the reactors? Here we go. So I have to make that assembler first. And then... No, where's the reactor? There it is. Reactor components require silver in their construction. So that's... that's going to be a holdup. But anyway, like I said before, I'm running down to 13% of my battery. I am going to get back to my base, plug this guy back in, and recharge him. And then overnight, I think I'm going to rearrange some of the base, get an assembler built, and see about then building a gun. And then going back to straight that direction that I'm going now, but somewhere in that valley over there near the enemy bases, I do distinctly remember seeing a magnesium boulder. So I'm going to have to try and go find it because, wow, there was nothing. They're pretty rare. So I'll bring you guys back later on. So we now have a proper full-size assembler on the base, and I really debated where to put that because I want to have upgrade modules on it eventually, and those go attached to the sides, so it's these two spaces and then those two spaces, and then the same on the back and the side over here. So up in the air like that gives it a chance to have those be present. So I guess the next thing would be maybe to consider replacing the basic refinery with a proper refinery. And yeah, I don't know, the base is gonna go through some redesigns here. I didn't want to do it all off camera, so I'll bring you guys back when I have more to do. So I wanted to bring you back for this because there might be explosions. I am going to use, I'm not quite fully charged up, obviously, a lot better than it was. I'm going to go ahead and use the drills to open up this space. If I accidentally get too close to some of the equipment, well, then it could end up chewing away at that. Looks like it's going all right for now. The ceiling opened up a little bit more. Get further into the mountain. Done. And get myself some room to put in a large refinery. A real refinery is what I was potentially going to say there. Because, you know, living inside of a cave is, well, not terrible. Just, you know, it leaves a little something inside. Something behind me. That it looks like. Alright, let's open this up some. And then, you know, I'm going to put some lights in here to get the space a little bit more illumination. I know you've probably been watching this thinking, my goodness, it's dark. It is. It's a dark game. It's space. It's black. Although not nearly as bad as it could be, I guess. I have not installed some of those mods. But, yeah. Well, there we go. That's good. Now let's get this ceiling cleaned up a little bit more. Oh, wait. Oh, I kind of like the idea of leaving that little stalagmite. No, stalactite. That's kind of cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it. It's not perfect, but it's cool. And it'll work. And still gain access to that over there. And enough in the S10 to be able to spin around that circle here. It's a little bit more on the floor there. Alright, let's reconnect. And I can... Oh, look at that, I have room now to... back up. Just gotta spin around. I am ready to connect. Really off-center with that connection because of the way that that one's oriented, and then that other one right there.
Fuel critical.
Thank you. Fuel critical, I know. So anyway, yeah, that'll be the next step, is to expand outward a little ways. I think maybe get some more batteries, get the large refinery in here. And, yeah. I'll see what I can pull together. Well, this guy seems to have found his way into my base, but he can't reach me up on top of my new large refinery. So let's go ahead and finish welding that up. Oh, that's gonna take a while, and he did reach me. Dang it. Okay, shoot into the wall. Come on. There we go. Very dramatic, Mr. Zombie. Alright, well, I just wanted to show you guys that I was finishing this up. I will, I'll bring you guys back when I have more to go. Well, guys, this is a problem. I have come down to where I thought that magnesium boulder was, and if I'm remembering correctly, it's somewhere in that area, right next to the Assert research base. And that thing will send drones after me, so I have to keep looking. Dang it. Well, I have something to update you all with. I'm 7 kilometers from my base, 5 kilometers from the beacon, and I have found magnesium. If my ore detector turns back on. Come on, turn on. Show me the magnesium. It's right there. It was there. Oh, I was going to have this cool reveal and everything. Anyway, I'm going to mine some of this up, and I am going to bring it back to the base, and then I'm going to make some more ammo, and make some guns, and defend myself. And it'll be great. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we have the refinery built up. I threw in a few extra batteries, using that trick with the welder. Got back with all that magnesium, and I have 10,000 there, and an extra... Where is it? There it is, 22,000 ore. So yeah, I came back with a little over 30,000 magnesium ore, and it is making a good amount of magnesium powder, so I will have easy access to being able to produce. What am I building these for? Oh, that's right! I totally forgot. I queued those up because I decided I'm going to run out of power soon. Or I was afraid I was going to run out of power soon, so I added an extra couple of spokes to my wind turbine array. We'll see how far I can have it go. But yeah, now that I have all these things pulling together, I wanted to start thinking about defense. One of the thoughts I had was use the drop shaft to put a gun embankment with like 3 or 4 guns up here at the point where the boulder was. So there'd be guns here sitting above the base. And then the other thought I had was some guns maybe sitting actually like right on top of where these turrets are, because if I put a gun in basically in the same kind of a pattern as to where these turrets are. So do I have any? No, I don't. But so if I put a block there and put a gun on top of that, then it won't interfere with any of those, but it'll be, you know, a pretty good good spot to defend things. And I could run conveyors out to them here along the arms in order to feed them ammo. I think I'm going to start working on laying out a bunch of that, and then I'll bring it back when I have it laid out. I'll show you what my thoughts are, and then I'll get to welding it. So yeah, I'm finally making those guns I promised I'd make. What was it? 4 or 5 episodes ago? Alright, see you guys then. Alright, and with this, I am suddenly a lot more secure. I have 2 of these turrets built, and let me just sneak around over here to get some ammo into it. And yeah, these will... I'm gonna be able to hang around my base, making things, working on things, a lot more confidence than earlier when I had to worry about supply transports, the cert vessels coming by. But it does bring up a question. I've got a lot of piping to weld up, and down there I've got a lot of structure to weld up. So I want to make some modifications to the S10. The S10 was never really a good hauling truck. It was more of a utility truck driving around. So I'm thinking what I might do is these drills are... I might grind off the drills and put a welder in the center there, and then just have it be something I can use to tool around the base and weld things up. Because as you can see, I put there's a lot to weld. Not that all of the piping there would be able to get accessed by the truck, but all the rest of this will. So to that endeavor, I also set up something over here, a programmable block, and there is a script that I am going to use to manage the inventory of my base, and it is called Issy's Inventory Manager. So you go to you go to the programmable block in the control panel, edit, and then you browse scripts. And I have a few of them. I don't have many. I only have a few, so I can just scroll. But Izzy's Inventory Manager, very useful. Copy to editor. Check code. Compilation successful. Okay. And then okay. And it's going to immediately start checking the inventories of the base, and it's going to start trying to put things in things. And we'll see these. Yeah, this got labeled to components, and then there's one that's ores and ingots, and here's one that's called tools, ammos, and bottles. It'll be great. But one of the things I like the most about this script is it can automatically keep a inventory. Where's my LCDs? I want an LCD. It can automatically keep a set amount of components built in an inventory. So if I get those pieces built and build up an LCD. Come on. Alright, and then on this LCD, if I name it auto crafting, I think it's auto crafting. Let me double check. Automated auto crafting. An LCD with the keyword auto crafting is required, where you can set the wanted amount. So, yeah, auto crafting. And it'll recognize that here momentarily. Yeah, already has. So, yeah, this is going to start, like, for instance, the NATO ammo. I have 100 in my inventory total. It's going to always have 100. So if a gun starts shooting, it'll create more. The interior plate's got 121. So I don't have a lot already here. I'm going to start setting these up to be how much I want it to always have in the inventory. Some of them, I don't want it to always make an angle grinder. I'm going to put eye, you know, it's got the modifiers down here. Hide and ignore for the eye. The data pads, I don't need it to make data pads for me. I don't need to make drills. I don't need it to make hydrogen bottles. Don't need it to make welders. So hit OK. It'll be updating that. There we go. It updates it. So I'm going to go ahead and set the numbers up on that and see about making that modification to the pickup, and we'll get what we can going with that. See you in a bit. All right, that Stingray there is coming toward me. I don't know if it's going to get close enough to send a drone, but I've got the guns now, so I'm not going to be a little... I'm not going to run away, not this time. We'll see. I'll bring you back if something exciting happens. Well, guys, I am ready to start heading out there and welding some things up, and I needed to show you one thing I have to do before I can work on that. We've got this orange connector is the one on the base, and in order to keep the inventory manager from just pulling all of the stuff I pull into the ship out again, I have to type in bracket no IIM close bracket. So now I can go to my inventory, go to my ship's inventory, go over here to my components, and these are all the components I've been building up for the for everything. So I'm gonna see how much can my medium cargo container hold. Not a terrible amount. Only got really 2, but let's see if let's see how well I fly with that. And see, it's gonna immediately start reproducing those 2,000. Yeah, that's almost a full load. Volume-wise, weight, I think I can handle it. Target off a charge and unlock. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So let's place the welder as the active tool. And the welder, you can see, is right in front of the ship. I made some minor adjustments. Had to make the connector in the back, the primary in and out, because those large pieces need to go in and out of the storage containers. I put the ejector underneath. It's a little awkward. I'm not sure. I might design a proper mining vehicle, one that can go to the boulders and back and not, you know, run out of space immediately. Threw on an extra battery, threw on a camera, and as you can see here, I have the welder. So let's drop it down a little bit, go forward a little bit. Oh, come on. Yikes. Okay, so steel plates are heavy. I need to keep that in mind. Well, think this is working alright. I just have to be a little delicate with how I fly. Don't let it go down too fast. Don't let it get stuck on the side of the cliff there. Oh, that ejector on the bottom is what's throwing me off. And the nice thing about these ship-mounted welders is they can reach inside of something. So like that block that was underneath, I wouldn't have been able to get that with my own hand welder, but getting it with the ship welder, it's not a problem. Alright. So, guys, I'm going to keep welding up a bunch of the parts of the base using the pickup in its new role, and I will bring you back for the next episode. So thanks again for watching, and if you have any comments on the video, if you want to give me some advice, appreciate it. Until then, I'll see you next time.